Welcome to GTS, where this band of performers decided that they wanted to save the world. This is going to be the first session of a new story arc, so hopefully it'll be a fun entrance for a lot of new viewers, I hope. Please enjoy the story as they go into this happy, fancy world that's now infested with demons. Thank you and enjoy the show. as I am, where she is a Hufflepuff, but she wants to be Gryffindor so bad that she's like starting half of this.
She has a Hufflepuff sticker now.
Oh.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Fully switched.
Why doesn't she watch the show?
She hates D&D. She used to be, I used to not even say the word D&D around her. We would call it orgy night.
Because that's better.
Well, it was her and 12 guys. It was
Yeah, I had a reverse harem in college. It was wonderful.
It was awesome.
We should do a special episode from Bluebell, Pennsylvania, since we're Bluebell Basin. There's a breakfast place I really like there.
I actually posted the map to this area online, and everyone misread the title as Bluebell Basin.
Same thing.
All the time. It was great. So, hello everyone. Welcome to GTS, no longer Holy Ops Tavern, because they don't go there.
Don't even go here.
It's fair.
We should start going there all the time now, just to stroke
Go
us.
to the tavern.
Yeah, I just said I want to grab a beer.
Yeah, I hate all of you. Go ahead and describe each of your characters, since this is basically the beginning of a new arc. So, first we have Mr. Grigor.
Hello, my name is Grigor Fanchipans, not Fancy Pants. I am a rogue assassin high elf, and I am one of the murder hobos.
And he
You are the
Pops.
murder hobo.
Yep. Pop, pop. Did you guys know why magnitude is called magnitude?
Because it's the maximum.
No, because he has a magnetic attitude, so they squished it together and made pop, pop.
That's funny.
I was rewatching Community.
My heart hurts.
Yeah.
And the next person is
I played Senpai. He is a
you play.
Senpai.
Oh, sure. Who's the real character?
Senpai!
All right.
Senpai is a half orc, half elf,
Gender obfuscated.
Oh, I cracked my neck.
and I have an animal companion named Hey Hey, who kicks butt.
Who's clearly more important? He has like, a big ear and.
You're going to hurt Senpai's feelings.
It's gonna be a weird
He's
game.
delicate.
Yeah. Oh, I play Thistle. She is a barbarian. I feel very strange not having a mic in front of me. She is a barbarian pixie, and she has a spirit totem. What is it? Is that what it's called?
You're a spirit totem barbarian.
Spirit totem barbarian, which is a honey badger. Granted, she doesn't know that or what a honey badger is, and she has a very chaotic theory on right and wrong, and is also a murder hobo.
And my name is Caleb, and I'll be your dungeon master this evening.
Oh, and then there's also Kevin, who just kind of appears sometimes.
Well, speaking of that, if anybody wants to hit the clicker, this week is the 30th anniversary of the Metallica Black album, which officially makes me feel really old.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's on point.
Yep.
Talking about our aging table is a common thing.
There you go.
I'm a
Something.
whippersnapper.
Whoopa snapper.
You're the second oldest person here.
It's not nice to say that.
All right.
Fair.
So, you have wandered into this magical demi-plane. Underneath this tree is this multiple portals of worlds. Out of one of those portals was this squirrel individual who was chased into your current realm by a band of demon badgers. His name was Oscar Puppidoo, and he's really anxious and concerned because he shouldn't be here, but you rescued this squirrel folk from his assailants, and that is effectively where we left off. He mentioned that he was in desperate need, but I think it's a good point to refresh that part of the story so that we can bring everybody properly back up to speed. Oh, thank you for helping me. And I assume you guys are going to be fully rested and everything at the end of this, so it's going to be fine. Oscar goes, I am Oscar Puppetoo. I've been sent here by my master to find the heroes of the realms. And I assume you are them, since you are murderous.
That is true.
Yes.
Slow down a bit there.
No,
No, that is 100% true. I am the hero of the realm. These are my sidekicks.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, you are indeed powerful. What is your name?
I am Lord Thistle.
Lord Thistle. Oh, I did not know that. Of course, this realm has lords and ladies, just like our world. And of course, the heroes of the realm would be of very high stature. That is expected, I'm sure. But, and what is your name?
my name is Fjord Gregor.
Yours.
Fjord Gregor.
Sorry, I like that I picked Lord instead of lady.
Lord Thistle.
Fjord Gregor.
And who are you?
Sir Senpai.
The chicken.
Oh, I've been talking to Senpai. Right to the chicken.
Does the chicken just click back at?
Hey, Hey's trying to pull a worm out of the ground.
That's King Hey Hey.
Excuse me, sir.
That is King Hey Hey.
Oh,
He does not address people.
well, it is expected. I'm very sorry, my lord. And what is your name, good person? You're a senpai?
I am Sir Senpai.
Sir senpai.
He is King Hey Hey's right-hand man. A knight in the making.
Well,
In the making.
Well, you picked Sir and not knight. Would a knight be Sir?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know why Thistle would know this.
You're right. This is appropriate. Excuse me, not to interrupt, but things are a little pressing. Can we meet the heroes of the realm?
You need a hero? A hero by the end of the night?
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact.
He's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be fast, and he's gotta be fresh from the fight.
And it was
Sir,
Yes.
it's time for us to sing now.
Yes, never will for performance.
Yes.
Okay.
Will we add to it for the performance again? So we got +3 and then anything else?
Yeah, that's right.
Next, we will have performance
Am I reading this right?
Proficiency and charisma.
and then charisma, so 18 plus
Am I adding 9? Check. 24.
21.
12.
I think for that we should actually play the song.
This
gotta be strong and be stout. Gotta be fresh.
anxious and singing this song, and you just see this scroll person stop, taking your words, feeling boldened. And he goes, yes, you are the ones fated.
I would like to tell you that Thistle does one of those moves where she's like, oh yeah,
All of you already have an inspiration check, so it's fine. You guys do have the rings, right?
yes.
I do not, we lost mine. Well, you gave mine to John. So I will just make an X here.
Okay.
That's Loki's.
Well, it's yours temporarily. Until you
Loki's my other bard, but I haven't played in over a year.
Loki?
like
like
literally, but
Loki.
I thought you were saying Loki, like the god of mischief.
No, Loki. They are
anyway.
a gnome, a forest gnome bard with a displacer beast companion.
But Oscar grabs his ears and goes, I am amazed. I did not realize that the heroes of the realms would have voices of angels.
It's truth. You speak truth, my small friend.
You were blessed by the gods.
Yes.
It happened last Thursday.
Give me a deception check, just a flat charisma roll, since I don't think you're proficient.
8.
Well, you just make the statement, it's like, oh, that must be this world's euphemism. Clearly you guys are flawless, given how angelic your voices are.
That's true.
This is true. All of this is true.
Okay.
Well, as soon as you guys are able, I really need to bring you back to my master who sent me on this task. And it'll be nice to have some muscle on the return trip, because I was, waylaid by demons. But,
What do we get out of this?
pardon?
What do we get out of this?
You'll save the worlds. Demons are going after, yes, forgive me. You need to save the multiverse, because demons are going after the crown of madness, which heralds forth the apocalypse.
How much cheese do you have?
We have lots of cheese, actually. We actually have more than 38 varieties of cheddar.
Alright, let's go.
Do you have Gouda?
We do have some green. It is good, yeah.
Brie?
Yes, but it's only found in the, we have multiple types of brie.
Do goats
Brie
exist in
is
your-
all brie from this town of brie. Brie everywhere else is just flavored whiz. But that's beside the point.
It's not.
Do you have
Soft
goats?
cheese.
I prefer goat cheese. Does your realm have a goat creature?
We have goat folk making cheese. That would be disgusting. We don't know.
I don't know about this, guys.
What about
I don't
burrata?
think we want to
Do you
milk
have
the goat.
burrata?
Burrata is my second favorite type
You
of
have
cheese.
burrata?
It's
Young
delicious.
mozzarella.
I'm not a culinary master. I am a physician. I mainly study medicine,
Like some fried
herbs, and the various.
Can you check out this mole?
It's going to be a satisfaction to them. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome to.
Hi, Anastasia!
Hi there. So, Puppet bounces down the hill, sloughing himself off from where he fell from the tree. And he goes, this way, I can lead us back to where we were. He takes you down into the root work. He finds this portal, which is really bright and illuminating compared to many of the other portals. It seems to open up to a very bright area, because it's just through here. This takes us to the Blue Bell Basin. This is where me and my kin reside. I hope to see you there. Then he hops through.
I
Follow the Papadoo.
Me too.
Yeah.
As you
Papadoo?
Whoa.
Papadoo.
Papadoo.
As you go through this portal, there's this like nice little boat, like jumping into something a little splashy. And it's nice and warm as you go tumbling through this warm wind, almost like a summer's day. And then you spill out, mildly damp, from this pool resting in the roots of this massive willow tree.
Sorry.
Okay.
I couldn't. It was driving me a little insane.
So, you are in the roots of this massive tree. You came out of this small little puddle, and you come tumbling out. Around you is this lovely willow and oak forest with thick trunks, and there's just this air of just comfort that kind of blankets the entire forest. You see occasional like bugs just glowing off in the distance. It's very lovely and magical. Give me a perception check as you come tumbling through.
Are we adding anything to it or just straight?
It's wisdom and perception if you have it.
23.
17.
14.
You guys are getting all your good rolls out of the way early.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, that makes me feel real good.
You realize that you are
Thank you, Anastasia.
near the bottom of the basin area. He goes, the castle is that way. We need to make our way to Acorny, our capital. That's where my master is currently.
Acorny?
Acorny. Acorny.
You know, because he's a squirrel.
But with your high perception checks, you do hear distantly to the north of the forest the breaking of timber.
Timber.
And the sound of birds seems to die and doesn't seem to progress northward as compared to the south or even the east. And you can hear distantly the sound of battle in the direction it's pointing.
Okay.
But looking around, you can see all manner of conflict that has clearly taken place at the foot of this tree. Some of those badgers that you saw earlier have clearly torn into this tree a little bit. And you can actually see some scorch marks as it attacked Puffadoo on his way in.
Fire badger.
So, Puffadoo goes, now it's going to be about a 2 days travel, or we could get there in a timely manner and get there today. Given that we're in the middle of a bloodbath, I would rather get back sooner than later. That's okay, but I trust the Heralds of Time. Not the Heralds of Time. That's a very different game.
What is your king's name?
Forgive me. My king is Cinnabon. King Cinnabon. He is a bunny folk individual. He has been ruling over the Bluebell Basin.
Like the cinnamon buns?
Does
He does have a
smoke?
nice coppery fur color.
Does he smoke cinnamon?
No, but he does.
Does he eat carrots?
Well, carrots are part of his royal coat of arms, so it's assumed that's part of his diet.
Hey man, what are you making over there?
I listen better when I have something to do.
I was just curious. I see.
I was gonna make an origami frog, but I messed up because I needed to start with a square piece of paper and I'm a rectangle.
All right.
You know how to make a rectangle and a square.
I was just curious.
I could rip it, but I felt like that would be loud and interruptive.
It's okay, this isn't.
That's like a very sweet king and us to see you.
So how do we get closer to Cinnabon quicker?
Well, he's in a corny, like I said. We can either get there very quickly today. That would be really rushing.
How do we do that? Do we have to like run?
You would be basically doing like a march as opposed to
Okay.
being safe and cautious and taking your time kind of thing.
So there's like an opportunity for ambush?
Yeah, that kind of it.
Got it. All right.
But what my opinion really meant is, does that mean there's an opportunity for him to murder something?
Yes.
There's always. You say that as a question too.
All right, let's pick up the pace then, Cal.
Let's go!
What was the question? You just book it.
Let's
This
go.
way, right? This way.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and as you guys are rushing, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
That wasn't good.
Ooh, natural 20.
Good.
4.
And
4.
Wait, so if I have proficiency
Thank you.
on con saving throws.
Yep, so you
So
get
I
that
have
proficiency.
3. So that's 23, plus my con is 3, so 26.
You're fine. Now, you're a barbarian, so you're proficient, so you get to add that in your Constitution modifier.
6. Oh wait, no, I already added the Constitution, so 5. No, 4 plus 3 is 8. There's 7. I can't do it.
we're so sorry, everyone. That's a 9.
God!
We're in trouble.
I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I think
How
I
dare
need
you eat a cookie?
more. I was gonna say, I feel like I need more
Are you
cookies.
sending me a cookie? I mean, I shared my cookies with you earlier.
I'm pretty sure, right?
Doing rough.
Thank you, John.
Hurry up, let's go, Papa Smurf. Why hard to do? There's so many.
We completely
So,
derailed Caleb over there.
happen. So, as you're barreling through, you get to see a little bit more of what is in the Blueberry Basin. You see ladybugs.
Blueberry or bluebell?
Bluebell Basin. You see a bunch of these pigeon-sized ladybugs go flying over your head. You also see a cart that has been thrown to one side and partially burned. Some crates are just in disarray. But the creature attached to it is this massive roly-poly. And it's just like on its side with all of its legs just kind of slumped. His head has been killed.
I
That's
hate to attack
terrible.
it.
It's medium well.
Does Hey Hey have a good meal then?
Sure.
Hey Hey eats bugs.
All right. So, as you progress into the afternoon, you cross over this small stream where there's this tree that, as you approach, goes, "Be careful traveling this way," says this willow tree that's old and just kind of gnarled with this long face. "I saw demons further in. I'm surprised you didn't encounter any until now."
I just got here. What's your name?
"I have many names.
Let's start with one.
That was great. That was nice.
I am Elder Oakbrow.
Eldorado. But
I
Eldorado.
have been guardian of the stream for years on years.
What are you guarding the stream from?
Anything that would pollute its waters."
Okay. That seems fair.
Hey Hey.
So if we fill it with the blood of our enemies, will you be against us?
I hate. Repeat the question?
Blood is biodegradable. It would just wash it
That's true.
Yeah. He seems to look at you, sees Puffadoo, bows gracefully towards the little position, and goes, "The city needs you in its time of need." And then the tree climbs up, pulls two giant berries from its branches, and hands them to you. "You look like you can use these."
Thank you, fine sir.
The Puffadoo, Oscar Puffadoo. Don't do that, sir. Those are poison berry.
Oh.
You apply them to your weapon, and then it helps you kill things better.
All right, thank you.
The
That's
tree
good.
just kind of grins at you. Very trusting. I like you.
Oh boy.
You guys just really like to drug people, huh?
Yeah, seriously.
You were having a headache. I was trying to help. The tree was just like, I was going to explain.
Not quick enough, obviously.
You are a very hasty person.
Hung up remembering all your names. Yeah, that's fair.
Don't worry, I wrote them down.
Wonderful.
So, you continue making your way, and go ahead and give me another perception check to see what you're able to see as you're approaching the city.
13.
17.
You took away where I wrote down my perception check, and now I can't remember what I'm adding. 19.
As you get close to the city, you can actually break the a line and see the city in the distance. The silhouette is nicely framed against the setting sun. You have had a hard day's march. you and both Grigor and Thistle have a level of exhaustion. You guys were trucking it all day. You guys are just winded.
Fair.
For the first time ever, we're having trouble with Meg being too loud in her mic.
Ooh.
Don't worry, I turned it down.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully that's better.
So, in this silhouette, you actually see smoke rising from numerous fires from within the city. You can actually see that it's also designed for creatures who have a climb speed with different walkways for very nimble creatures. You would probably have very little issues. Same thing with Thistle. Given how graceful Senpai has been this far, it's a moment of concern for you.
Oh boy.
I've been graceful.
Sorry, senpai.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Pretty sure Senpai is more graceful than Thistle is, even if Thistle is smaller.
More sneaky.
Besides, I have acrobatics now, and I have a 4 dex score, so.
Ooh. Okay, fair enough. But as you're seeing all this, you actually hear some commotion happening fairly close by. You're on the edge of this forest line, like I said. And coming over the distance, you see a small pack of these badgers with like ripped necks, gnarly maws. You can see that they're wearing parts of clothing from this area. You assume that it's torn and bloody and matted and gross. So go ahead and place yourselves anywhere within the past bit of that as I place
Where do you want to be?
Okay.
the ugly, gnarled
Where do you want to be,
Badger.
Senpai?
Put me like that way a bit. Back. There you go.
Map it up, Alicia.
Oh. Forgot how map works for a second.
Alright. Now, you've encountered these before. They aren't too dangerous, but they are unpleasant. And as you guys are winded after a hard day's travel, and you guys aren't being very sneaky. So,
We're going to be rolling initiative.
go ahead and give me a... Yeah, just go roll for initiative.
7.
9.
5.
Don't forget to add your dexterity modifier to these rolls.
That's with my dexterity modifier.
Great.
I haven't been around anybody's house.
Oh, no.
No chance.
Oh, good. I have a bonus.
What am I missing here? Don't understand.
So, as they come around, you see that one of these badgers, with its very keen senses, glares in your direction. And with the backlight, you can actually see that the irises glow. And so it's like this very dark outline with these points of light gazing in your direction, clearly aware of where you are. So with that in mind, Senpai gets to go first with a 9.
Happy Friday, nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. And I hope you enjoy Good Omens. We forgot to record today. We're doing that after Meg gets back.
Yep, we are indeed. And then the new book comes out next week. So we can,
I mean, we can do it virtually too.
yeah, whatever you want.
We'll talk about that. Alright. What are we doing? Sorry, Anastasia was saying goodbye.
Oh, bye.
Bye,
It is your
Anastasia.
turn.
My turn?
Yeah. You won with a 9.
Can I cast friends? Or are they not smart enough?
What are the requirements for friends?
For the duration, you have advantage in all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you.
What's the range?
I cast it on myself.
Okay. So you cast that. It sees you. It does seem. You did technically go before them, so I'm going to say that your spell goes off. But it does seem like they are very much
But,
still
wait,
hostile towards
Are
everybody else.
they beast-like?
They
or are
do
they
seem
people-like?
way more bestial.
Okay, then I won't do that.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot an arrow at one of them.
Okay.
This is not a frog.
16 is just enough. As your arrow pierces into its skin,
And I'm working on it.
it's a very small impact as it goes through its matted fur and its thick hide. Go ahead and deal your damage.
11 damage. And Hey is going to just take the dodge action.
Okay.
I'll use some embroidery thread and crochet a teeny tiny Hey.
Well, that sounds hellish.
You know how much my hands would hurt?
Okay, the D4 is a chicken. So, what
It's
does
a chicken.
Grigor do?
I am going to, I'm going to drive sneak attack.
Neither of them have moved, so yes, you do have sneak attack. this turn.
I'm going to,
And you get your crit if you, you're going to be in sync this turn.
I'm going to shoot at them with my bow. What do I add to hit?
Let's see.
19. All right, so,
I assume you're shooting the one in front.
yes.
That's when I shot too.
All right.
I didn't shoot the deputy.
Don't forget to add double your sneak attack damage because that's how assassins work and obnoxiously retarded like that.
27 damage.
Okay. You shoot your arrow, it very cleanly enters one eye socket, and it just collapses to the ground. It is dead.
Can you pretend that I started over here?
Sure.
There you go.
So, after that, Puppadoo goes, "You are the heroes we sought."
We are.
He is very impressed.
I take a Captain Morgan-like stance on the rock in front of me.
Thanks.
Are these rocks
You're
or tree stumps?
Those are tree branches.
Gotcha.
You don't have to worry
So he's
about
not
that.
like surrounded by dead family?
No. That one's just exceptionally larger compared to the other ones. And to help add a little bit of 3D texture to the map. But anyway, it is now their turn. The
Totally ruins my plan.
badger lumbers, and then charges over, slamming into Grigor, since he seems to be the scariest member of the group.
Can I use my uncanny dodge?
Yes, when I hit.
Great.
That is brilliant. Way to use your new feature. Let's see if I hit first. What is your armor class?
15.
Okay. That does not hit, so that was worthless. And let's see, you're the one in the back.
My ankle just cracked. That's a
What
weird
is
one.
your armor class, Senpai?
15.
We're all 15.
Yes.
Thank you for making that lovely and
I didn't write this down.
simple. So you get slashed in the back. by this creature that pops out from invisibility.
Ooh.
Whoa, he's cool looking.
Well, does Hey Hey get an attack of opportunity since he popped in past Hey Hey to?
Huh?
Why not?
Attacks of opportunity is whenever he leaves threat. So you get slashed for a whopping 7 points of damage. And make a Constitution saving throw. This creature that appeared behind you looks like a centipede with bat-like wings.
Eat it, Hey Hey.
10.
That is what you needed. So good.
Go after that +6 to Constitution saving throws. Oh wait. +6.
And as it claws into you, it goes, return from where you came from.
Don't you return where you came from?
Yeah, not happening.
I don't like to be told what to do.
The crown is ours.
Nope.
As these little mandibles clatter at you. And,
Oh, I'm gonna rip those off.
okay, so that was its turn.
And stab it with them.
This'll.
I was gonna go after the badger guy, but like I really want to hurt him. I go into a rage.
Okay.
I fly behind the badger since he's like facing Gregor and come up and try and like just grab the hair on his neck and rip as hard as I can while yelling like, stop that! Just trying to like rip off parts of his body.
Oh, great. Okay, go ahead and place yourself wherever you would like at that point. That doesn't work.
Just imagine I'm on top.
Okay, give me the attack roll, which you get 2 of now.
Oh, and I'm attacking recklessly.
Okay, so make 2 attack rolls for your first attack.
18.
That'll hit. You get 2 attacks per turn, so go ahead and do your second attack on top of that, and I'll just deal damage as is.
8 and a 20.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
So she crit on the second
Oh,
one.
great. And do you want to start raging, or do you want to hold off on using one of your rages now, since the other one dropped?
Okay.
Basically,
Well, I'm
do you
not
want to
very.
grapple, or do you want to rage?
Do I do the same amount of damage if I'm not raging? I can't imagine I
You do a
would do
little bit
it,
more damage when raging.
but I still can do damage as a pixie without raging?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll hold off on the rage.
Okay. So go ahead, you crit. What's your damage thing? I think it's
Isn't
1d10, right?
Yeah, isn't it?
So since you
Forget
crit,
it. It's this guy, right?
it's a d8.
This guy? This one?
That's a d12.
Okay, not helpful. This one. This one? I've never rolled this one before. That you.
The other one that looks just like it, that doesn't have the zeros.
Roll that one 3 times.
9.
6, 6, and 4, so 12,
16.
16.
And what's your strength modifier?
I feel like I forgot how to do all of this. 4.
4. So you dealt a total of 24 points of
Does
damage.
that count with the crit double?
Yeah, that does. I
Okay.
did all that. So you go behind it, you grab it by the hair, you begin ripping it off as the flesh peels cleanly off of its back. You can begin to see the musculature. And as Pumdu's like, yeah, you guys are the, what are you doing? And Pumdu's just mildly concerned, but is impressed.
You need to like flip like side of the table cable to like run as long as he keeps leaning into the ink blot away from the microphone.
I'm sorry, it happens. So, you still have a bonus action. Do you want to grapple the creature?
Is he dead?
No, it's...
Then I grapple him.
Okay, make a strength athletics check with advantage.
That was a natural 20.
Well, of course.
There you go.
You outstrength the badger.
Badger, 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 awesome.
And after you, go back to the top. Gregor.
I think that's.
I mean, not Gregor. Senpai. And Hey the Bold.
Well, Hey Hey is going to jump and attack.
Alright.
Hey rolled a natural 20.
Okay, go ahead and roll his damage.
What is, what's the proficiency bonus for him?
It's your proficiency
Oh, duh,
bonus.
never mind, that was a dumb question. 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 3 is
11.
11, and since he rolled a natural 20, I get to roll the d8 again, right?
Yes.
2 more.
Okay. So he did what exactly?
He saw that it looked like a giant bug, jumped up, and just tried to rip a chunk out of the bug with his beak.
As he does this, the internal guts get pulled out with it, basically removing the meaty bits of like a crustacean. And as that happens, he lands with this now dead creature. And Puffadoo goes, "He's your king? Let's see why you're this bloodthirsty."
So is the creature dead?
Yes.
Oh yeah. He just straight up murdered. Wrong
Wrong
creature.
creature.
Oh, sorry. Which one did
That one.
That one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he took out the like a centipede with backwards.
I shrug it at Puffadoo and then shoot at the.
Remaining guy
Yeah.
who's very damaged.
While this is happening, I whisper in his ear, I'm going to eat you.
13 plus 8 is 23?
No, that's
No,
not how that
no,
works.
no.
21, that's not how math works.
This is why John doesn't let us do invoicing.
21.
Funny thing, I'm supposed to do invoicing and I keep putting it off.
Yes.
You hit.
6 points of damage.
Alright. That is enough damage to help this will remove what's left of this creature's flesh as he falls forward and collapses to the ground.
I just look at the puff and I go, wait until you see me rage.
She's not angry. This is her not angry.
You wouldn't
Yes.
like her when she's angry.
You click for that person.
How did we get a click for that?
For Hulk reference.
So, as you are covered in blood, now Thistle, and
It's either blood or cheese. Blood
I go like this and
cheese.
taste it.
Blood and cheese. Blood and cheese.
it's very apparent that these creatures are magically warped. Whatever this centipede creature is doesn't look natural by any measure. This other badger creature looks like it was once a person. You can see remnants of tattoos that it once had, of like a coat of arms to its family. Its girdle, which is now completely shredded and hard to tell of any iconography on it. But you can tell that the badgers have history within this world that you found yourself in. And this centipede creature doesn't quite match the rest of the motif.
Can I use a nature check to try to get more information on the centipede creature?
You can make a religion check.
I don't have religion.
Make an intelligence check.
We should develop an app that allows us to live animate the show.
We should invent a way for you to be able to change
I know nothing.
the subject line of an email once it's already been sent. It's such a simple thing that would give me so much less anxiety when sending out emails.
Okay.
I understand that.
Your auto, let me give a click for this. The auto animation thing, they
Yes.
actually have like augmented reality, like masking programs. That could be fun.
I think we
Have
can do
this
this.
We could
one
just
on the
start
table.
using our iPhones and run them into OBS and build little me, what are they called, memojis?
Oh yeah, the little peoples.
We could.
So our heads just like
Which just look like our characters.
Oh, that's so
Fast
obnoxious.
past
That could be
Snapchat.
unicorn or one of the cheesy ones.
That's awesome. I love it.
So,
It would have been perfect for your mom when she was playing the robot.
yeah, that would have been helpful.
I
So
loved that character.
It is a fun robotic character. that you might encounter again to slay and use as a weapon. So,
Are we looking for?
Oh yeah, I want a cemetery. I totally forgot. We need a graveyard of those so I can dig up one and use it as a weapon.
we'll work on that. But
Good
you're
looking out.
currently surrounded by corpses.
Can these be used as weapons? I pick out like, oh, can I take a bone from the dead one and like carve it into a cool weapon?
Shall
Maybe
we-
the centipede, but the other ones have families.
I'm not sure.
He just tried to kill us. I don't know that I care.
I don't know that we have time for that. We have to get moving to
Fine, let's
King
go.
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon.
You guys look fairly tired. I mean, we're gonna have to get into the city. Do you want to get a good night's rest before entering the city, or do you want to try and sneak in now whenever you guys don't look 100%?
What do you mean we don't look 100%?
They have a level of exhaustion.
Oh.
Fine, let's take a nap.
Are we doing?
Should we
short
climb
rest?
this tree?
It would be a long rest here
Oh,
with the
okay.
exhaustion. You guys spent a good 10 hours just booking it up to the city gates.
Might as well take a rest now. You get
Yeah.
your hit points back anyway, just in case.
That was the only one hit.
You set up camp.
Oh no! I'm going so far.
How do you,
I'm not far out, but I had a bunch of them happening.
as you guys set up camp in a semi-remote spot, so that's a little bit off the beaten path, who's keeping watch, or how did you set up camp? Is there anything noteworthy that you try to do?
Perfect time.
I will take first watch.
Can you do 12?
I climb up really high into the tree to sleep on a branch.
Nine.
Okay.
You said D12, right?
Give me a perception check, please. So wisdom perception. Sorry.
With my wisdom proficiency bonus, it's a 6. I get a +5.
Okay.
Oh, I get a +6.
You are
So it was a 7.
in this magical world. You get to see all kinds of new sights, and it has a lot of different characteristics that are not familiar to you. You get distracted by this, effectively just a pigeon, but it's a pigeon griffin. So it's about the size of a potato, and it's just going around just,
Oh,
Picking up grass.
potato!
and it's the most homely looking griffin you've ever seen in your life. But it is distracting, but it's novel and wholesome in comparison to the barrows filled with its debauchery.
Alright. So what did I miss that attacks us now?
Oh, you just missed other things. Don't worry about it. You take second watch.
All right, I'll take second watch.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Ten.
As you're keeping watch, it's getting close to dawn. You see a small caravan of people heading southward out of the city. In the cluster, you see what is clearly rabbit folk with their long ears, with their backpacks, as they're just bouncing along, leaving the city as quickly as they can. You see the occasional feathery kind of person. You don't have a good enough eyesight to distinguish anything there. And you see a cluster of this family, you assume, as you're hopping out of the gates. But as they leave, you do see these flying creatures come out, throw things downward, and then fly back into the city.
Okay.
but no one seems to have noticed you.
Bless you.
Give me a religion check. Okay?
17. Oh, sorry.
The sleeping religion check.
Maybe I'm very perceptive in my dreams. Oh, goodness.
So what did you get, good sir?
4.
4. Okay. You have no
Really did get
idea.
all of those good rolls out of our
You
system.
really did. Perform! Glitz, glam. And now you guys are just flying.
Yeah, I mean, I rolled 2 20s during that fight, so I'm pretty sure I'm destined to have flat 1s for the rest of the day.
Yeah. So, as you guys wake up the next morning, you guys were not attacked during the night, which is amazing. So you guys are back to full hit points. Your level of exhaustion is gone. And now you have a good view of the city. The walls are these old, almost not cobblestone, stonework walls. So it's these lovely gray stones with moss growing on the outside of them. But you do see scorch marks of how this place has been besieged. Some of the walls have been toppled over with whatever has assailed them. You actually see northward, the land has been scorched a little bit, allowing for easier movement. You guys are currently on the edge of the forest line, trying to keep a low profile. Go ahead and give me a stealth check from each of you. See how well you hid your caravan.
Do we add anything to it?
Dexterity or wisdom, whichever one you prefer. And stealth.
I get a
But you don't have
+7 to
that.
stealth. And I have
19.
10. And what did this look at?
19.
19. Apparently sleeping in a tree and being a tiny little person is very helpful right now. What did Gregor get? You know, the sneaky character?
Yeah, he rolled really terribly, but still got a 13.
Okay. Fortunately, with the chaos happening inside the city throughout the night, they seem to have been more keen on the happenings inside of the walls, not outside walls. So you guys did not draw any attention, even as dawn crest and it became apparent just how poorly you guys hid your camp. But it wasn't bad enough. And as Puffadoo sees the city, you see Puffadoo's ears droop and tail sag. He goes, "Oh, crickets. The city wasn't this bad when I left."
Do you need a hug?
Should we just set it on fire and leave?
Do you want to just come live in our universe?
Yeah, we can just leave. You know what? There's this great tavern that we know about. We can all just go back
Yeah,
there.
we can go get a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I have a whole room there. I totally forgot about, and they have excellent nachos.
Yeah, wait, you have a room on my hip that you didn't stay in.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have 1 point of damage for DMQ damage.
Well, Caleb used our
That's
one curse
warranted.
word.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's warranted.
You earned it. Good
Fair.
job. So, but Puffadoo goes, "I could always use a hug."
I would like to hug Puffadoo.
He is very soft. He is like
I
cashmere.
pet him awkwardly. The hug just keeps going.
His tail curls around you and it becomes like a warm cashmere blanket.
Are we best friends now?
He starts
Hey, he's
crying
gonna
on
kill
you.
him.
He's gonna- What was that?
Hey, he's
you
gonna
just
kill him.
stop while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
I look over at Hey Hey.
Give me an either animal handling or insight check. Both of those.
22. That would be animal handling.
Yeah. He looks at you, looks at it, and goes, "You get this vibe of, you cannot replace me." So, Papadu goes, well, the gate I was planning to take you through is gone. We could probably sneak in through the rubble, or we could try to go through the southern gate, but I'm not sure. Acorny has never looked this bad.
Good.
As soon as we get to my master, he'll explain more of the crown of Conrad.
Master! Sorry. We're right into the south. So sorry.
All right, well, I mean, let's go around to the southern gate, I guess. If someone has to make a decision, I'll make a decision. Southern gate it is.
Apparently this deal needs fidget spinners.
We do need fidget spinners.
I can't do this one, driving me nuts.
Because they're not completely square. These ones are a little oblong. Not
We
oblong.
go to the southern entrance.
To the southern entrance.
You make your way around the walls of the city, following the edge of the forest. And you do come across the entrance. The gate has been shut. And you're not sure if it's concealed. The large oak doors have been shut.
Gregor, do you think you can open them?
I do.
I do. Yes.
I would like to try to pick the lock of the door.
You do not see a lock on this door.
Okay.
Am I able to break it down?
Is there a
There
secret
is-
knock?
There is a peephole made of iron that is about eye level for where Papadu would stand. There's another one that's about 2 feet above that.
I go,
Love it, that's so corny. Love it. There is a return knock. You guys, you hear this voice. Who goes there?
Goes where?
I look at Puffadoo.
This is Papadu. I'm the physician for King Cinnabon.
Me!
We're on 9. We have 6 minutes left. Hold on.
We have 6 minutes left?
We have 36 minutes left. But whatever.
We're doing an hour and a half? I thought it was just an hour.
Don't we always do an hour and a half?
I am oblivious to how this works.
We always do an hour and a half. I mean,
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
not a
fine.
big deal.
I ate 4 cookies to give me a sugar rush, and I'm on quite a bit of piece of paper, but I'm here.
Apparently. Okay, so what do you say? Who goes there?
Goes where?
And, okay, Papadu goes, I'm the physician for King Cinnabon. I am Oscar Papadu. The flap opens up at the higher level, and you see this big furry face kind of gaze downward. His eyes go wide. The thing shuts and the door opens. And inside you see this raggled, partially muddy, furry individual who stands solid 8 feet tall, broad-shouldered, and he is black and white with these stripes going down his back.
Badger.
It's a badger folk.
It's an demon-possessed badger. The thing.
We don't know that yet. We don't know that that's what the thing is.
You're the one
No.
that carved it, so I imagine that you have an idea of what a badger's supposed to look like. So
I didn't carve it.
I thought you did.
No. I would have had to seen a picture of one, and then I'd know what I'm looking for. It was given to me at the ceremony when I turned 18.
Ah.
Carved by a fairy whose entire job is to carve things. That's why I got so mad at you when you said you couldn't tell what it was. I was like, that's their whole job. Their entire job is to carve this thing. So that's the only image I've ever seen of it. If I had carved it, I would have seen another image.
Give me a intelligence check.
17 plus 20. I got 20.
So
So do I
as
recognize
the
it?
door opens. You gaze upon the badger, and
And I faint.
the same hair coif that was scratched into your amulet. It is almost a picture frame. He has the same, whatever smudge was on the thing happens to correlate with the mud pattern on the badger, and it clicks.
I faint. Just out.
I catch Thistle.
I am sorry, little one. Please, this way. Not rebels, oh my god.
Invaders.
The people willing to defend the city are this way. The city is besieged. The demons are everywhere. We need to find shelter. As the badger lumbers over to one side, grabs part of the wall, moves it outward slowly, causing this massive stone structure to just go in, head down the stairs. The resistance is below.
Viva la resistance!
As Puffadoo scampers down, the badger goes, I've never seen the likes of you before.
What's your name?
I am Raz Rootclaw.
Raz Root Claw.
Claw.
Erg. I'm sorry that I am trying to take notes this time.
Like I'm watching Cats.
We are from a different world.
Apparently.
Yeah.
We will take all the help we can get. It's good to have you.
This is our king. His name is Hey Hey.
Got it. He looks down and goes, having an allied king here will be much appreciated. We haven't seen rooster folk in these parts in a long time.
See his little crown?
Thank you for joining us, sir.
That's adorable.
He bows gracefully at the chicken,
Hey,
who
hey.
is just annoyed at
Hey
all
Hey
of
bells
you.
back.
Okay.
He doesn't even know what he's doing. He's just pecking on the floor and everybody thinks he's bowing.
That's
There's
funny.
a piece of corn on the floor.
The badger helps you inside and goes, be safe. And then he slowly shuts the house behind you. Inside is this stone staircase that leads downwards. It's awfully dry, but it's like standard dry dirt almost. Rustic vibing. There's this occasional iron wrought sconce descending down to the stairs and illuminating the path. At the bottom is this thick wooden door with a handle. And as Puffadoo reaches the bottom, he knocks, he hears someone on the other side and opens the door. And you are ushered into this room filled with all manners of fur, feather, and fang. Alliteration, it's important.
Enjoy it.
But looking around, you see the feathery folk that you saw last night. They are clearly these owl people. They're a good...
Who are they?
Who?
Very good, sir. Don't be offensive.
I'm so sorry.
We didn't mean it. Am I even conscious? What happened?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
with us.
All right.
Senpai is carrying you down.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if I was being carried in, like, still unconscious, or if I was awake for this.
You're paying attention to the owl people.
But you make your way downstairs, and behind this table with papers and plans and maps of the city, you see this old squirrel person with his eyes sagging almost beneath his chin. His ears are also extremely droopy. His ear hairs overextend. He's just this wizardly looking old squirrel with a tail of It looks like it's not been fully fluffed in a long time. It's kind of scraggly. He looks almost rat-like. And he goes, Pavadu! It's been ages. You left a good full week ago. What took you so long, boy? And,
Is it Master Splinter? No.
Master Grafer, I've brought...
He's got to know Master Splinter. They have to be friends. There's turtles somewhere here.
There's turtles somewhere here.
Turtles? The turtle people live deep in the south.
Yeah? Do
You
you know
haven't
them?
seen turtles? Yes.
Yeah. There's 4 of them.
They're really fond of painters.
People love them.
Yeah. They love pizza.
I hate all of you so much.
I got so close this time. So close.
What is that?
Well, it was going to be a little froggy, but I messed up the back
That
legs.
is not a frog.
But, I mean, look at that part is a little on par. I mean, that's what it's supposed to look like in the end. The front,
Just have
but
to fold it under.
I can't figure this part out. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Anyway, so is Grafer Puffadoo's mentor?
Yes, as Puffadoo comes over, he goes, what do you mean I've been gone a week? I've only been gone one night. No, foolish boy, you've been gone a full week.
Well, this is very...
Oh, temporal, planar, big
Wibbly
guffins,
wobbly?
wibbly wobbly cricket snuff. They don't swear, it's a thing. It happens with the oldest of magic, you see. But no matter, you've brought the heroes that have been foretold.
Truth.
You were foretold.
It's a prophecy.
Welcome, heroes of the worlds.
I have some imposter syndrome going on.
No, not at all. Meg is now writing the alphabet.
What do you know?
There's a crown of madness, and some people want to take us all out.
And there's demon creatures.
Yeah, they're possessing people, and
There's cheese somewhere.
Yeah,
And I'm
cheese.
mildly nervous I'm going to become a demon badger.
Long ago, he realizes that you guys know nothing.
Just call us Jon Snow.
Whatever.
Long ago,
In a galaxy far, far
in
away.
the
not so
distant
far.
land, there once was a powerful demon who ruled the multiple planes, burning worlds behind it. A champion stole the crown of carnage and brought it to our world, trusting us to protect it over the centuries. The hero swore that when the time came and the demons once again attacked, that we could beseech new heroes by following the path through the Widow Portal. So we sought you out, and we have found new heroes to fulfill the prophecy, protect the crown, and save us from these demons yet again.
I've yet to see the cheese.
Where's the cheese?
Show me the cheese. Also, I'm a badger. Are we going to discuss that? I'm going to become a demon because I am a badger.
I don't think that's how that works.
The
You don't look like a badger. You don't become a badger.
that does look like the badger folk, little one. They are not evil demons, not all of them.
I'll bite you.
Looking around the room, there's not very many badgers in here. It's primarily squirrel folk and rabbit folk.
Why does it seem like the badgers are the ones getting the most possessed?
I do not know yet, dearie. We've been struggling.
Eerie.
Child.
Person.
I'm like
He's a boy.
28.
This
I don't know what that is.
this old squirrel's not very woke.
I come from a different time.
Oh, racist comment.
I'm gonna hear from the end of the night. Gotta be good, and it's gotta be fast, and it's gotta be
That is a good
fast.
question.
Badgers?
Yes. You see,
Oh my God, we're playing at the Bugs Life movie. They wanted heroes and they just got a bunch of performers.
There you go.
here, let me show you. When he scatters some of the papers aside, it pulls out a map.
I start cleaning up the papers and like putting them in a stack.
Bring out the map, tech person. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Welcome to the Blue Bell Basin, heroes. You are in a corny, the most regal and royal of our mighty cities. To the north is Badgerholt. That is where Duke Rootsclaw has held his court for the past several generations. They have a mine there and they've spread their wealth throughout the lands. To the south we have Hootsville, the land of the Owl people. They are the agricultural hub of our kin. They have been helping us by taking in some of the refugees that have been fleeing a corny for a while. And Hopsburg, that is our current foothold of civilization, with a corny falling. But we're not sure why the demons have started traveling southward.
Trying to work on their tan.
Trying not to get eaten by green Pac-Man.
Keep in mind that these demons are not from our world. Demons are rarely from the land that they are found. The fact that they have taken over our land and started converting our people to their ways is worrisome, to say the least. So I believe that the demons have it's hard to fix on an accent. It's really hard. I'm old, I'm crusty, that's what I'm going for. I believe that the demons have taken root in Badgerhold. And so that is where I think that their forces are rooted. I am concerned that Duke Rootclaw still lives.
Who?
It is Duke Rootclaw. Each of the cities is ruled by a duke. They serve the now deceased king.
Is
Oh,
he
wait.
related to
Cinnamon?
Raspberry Root Claw? Whoever's upstairs?
Raspberry Rootclaw.
Okay. All right. Good.
Don't call him Raspberry. He gets very upset.
Is Cinnabon dead?
There's a silence that
Lamar
overtakes
is
the room.
dead.
A few individuals part and you see this table with a piece of cloth over it,
Oh.
silhouetting this very robust, fuzzy creature. Yes.
Do bunnies not have as many children here as they do at home? Like, isn't there like a...
King Cinnabon is dead. I don't even think the prince knows that his father has died.
I mean, he's the king now,
Yeah.
not the prince.
Truth.
As soon as he takes the throne, we would have our king again.
Is there any way to, like, undemon people
Yeah, kill him.
without killing them?
They kind of looking around the room, there's uneasiness. And the wizard goes, there are rumors, but we have not found a way.
Where has it?
It's COVID.
Yeah.
Are some ruins
The
in
No, it's
Hootsville
COVID. They can't find the cure.
that chronicle the teachings of the heroes of old. That is where we got the prophecy from. The ruins in Hootsville. If there was a way to reverse the demonic incursion, I imagine it would be in the same place.
Okay.
So we got to go to Hootsville to figure out if there's a way to de-demonify.
Or we can go right to Badgerville.
And then just
Badgerhole
kill
and
'em all.
Kill them.
better hold in the Bloodlands. Right now, we are protecting.
If this is a palace, isn't there like a whole army that we could bring with us? Lead the way, you know, rather than just
The,
3 creatures.
Are there more root
Or
claws?
we
We
forget
have
about
no-
King Hey.
Yeah.
We can't let our king fight. What if he's killed in
And we have a
battle?
squirrel.
He has
He's
no
a warrior
children.
king.
our kingdom, the basin has known peace for many generations. We let the dukes and duchesses rule over their cities.
Crow the warrior king. Bonus points if you can name the movie. Crow the warrior king.
Acorn just, and the king happens to just be the focal point of peace. As long as there was a king, there was peace.
So you guys just didn't have an army? I hate to break it to you, but this may be why you got invaded.
That's victim blaming.
But am I wrong? If you had to take over the universe, wouldn't you start with the one that's pacifist and doesn't have an army?
Dressed like that, you know?
Yeah.
What'd you expect was gonna happen?
Well, for the time being, the demons do not know where the crown of carnage resides. It is hidden deep within the catacombs of this very tomb.
I'm gonna call that a whale.
You are currently in the catacombs of Acorn. It is built in the mausoleum of the dead of the ancient wars.
That's depressing.
If we wait 3 days, is there gonna be any
Resurrection?
What? So like, what's our
No, I do
next?
not understand.
You're a bunny, do you celebrate Easter?
What is our
fine.
next step then? What do you want us to do? We're here.
Ah. Well, some of us are
And but
here.
a humble maester, I provide you information. It is up to you, the mighty heroes of a foreign
Isn't
world.
like the point of a maester to kind of guide you? That's like
provide
why
you-
they're on
part of
step.
the story brand, you know, every character meets a guide and that guide then gives them a plan and then
So,
tells them what it's gonna be like.
I mean,
here are the pieces of information you need. Again, heroes from another world.
Yes.
Badgerhold seems to be where the demons are coming from.
so you want us to go to Badger Hole and kill the demons?
The place where there might possibly be a cure for this would be found in the ruins of Hootsville. And there's also refugees heading in that direction.
From
Hops-
Afghanistan? Where are they from?
What? Oh no, they're coming from Acorny. Acorny is like.
Yeah, not Afghanistan. Sorry. Clarification.
Habsburg is where Prince Thunbum is.
What? Is that his name? Was it Hump Bump or Thump Bump?
Bong.
Thump
Bong,
Thump Bump? Like smoke?
bum bong.
Like King Cinnabon.
Oh, Thump
Oh, we
Bump.
weren't saying
Thunbomb.
Cinnabong?
Cinnabon.
B-O-N.
No, like Cinnabon, like the cinnamon treats.
I thought you were saying Cinnabong.
That's why she asked about the smoking thing.
Nope, that makes a lot more sense.
Alright.
Thump spawn?
Thump on.
Thump
Thump on.
Thump on.
Thump on. Just thump on. Let's go.
Thump on it. Jump
Jesus.
on it.
Alright, so,
He is staying with our closest allies in Habsburg.
Dum, dum.
look,
With
here's,
Duchess Aquila, Queen of the Frogs.
here's what is her husband Kermit?
I do not know this coverage you speak of.
Alright. Okay.
Sure, okay.
There's Kerma.
My God.
Kermay. His name's Kermay.
Kermit. Kermit. Okay, that's canon. It's Kermit.
Oh, I feel like you could be a Attorney General. Alright, I think our plan here, guys, we should first go to Hootsville.
See
We
if all
should
the
help-
Who's in Hootsville have a cure.
We should help escort the refugees there.
Okay.
Alright.
I don't know that I agree with all that nonsense.
Wait a
Well,
second.
screwing the point. The Crown
Yes.
of Carnage is also somewhere within these catacombs. We are keeping the demons out, but we do not know where in the catacombs it is.
Right, so we're
So
gonna
that's
find
a
out.
problem.
Well, I feel like if you guys don't know where that is, then they don't know where it is. My thinking is if there is a possible cure in Hootsville,
We could help the refugees get there, look for the cure, come back, shove it up the demon people's butts, and
I like this
win the
idea.
day.
Okay, I'm with you on almost all of it. If there's not a cure in Hootsville, then the longer we wait to act, the more innocent creatures are being turned into demons. So I don't necessarily think that we need to spend time trying to help the refugees get there. If the refugees are not really being like murdered or hurt, we should go as quickly as possible there. Do that and then go. I mean, they have an entire palace here that's not going to help us fight, so maybe some of those people could help the refugees. Still think that's poor planning on your part, but that's fine. Not you, the DM, you, the maester.
Maester Grafe looks over at Officer Puffy and goes, "These are the heroes that have been foretold. These were the heroes that I found on the other side of the willow.
Are we not good enough for you? I will fight you, sir.
You are wearing the symbol of the Badger people. You wear their face. Clearly, you must be part of some greater plan."
Amen, brother.
I try to bite his ankle.
Just a nip.
Just a little tiny thing. Just a little, no, I mean business.
Just give me an attack roll. Just flat. I know that you're not planning to actually deal damage, but still.
6.
6.
But you didn't add anything.
Oh, did you
It's an
want?
attack, so.
Yeah. Oh, what do you want me to add?
Your attack.
I feel like I forget what I'm supposed to add here. My plus 6 when I'm raging.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not raging. I was just
No,
like,
your plus 6 is what you add. to
oh,
all
so
your
12.
attacks. You easily nip at his ankle, and he goes, "Ow! I'm sorry. I'll try to be more civil. I'm not used
I
to."
growl.
You are the Badger people.
You just don't know when to stop talking.
I'm
You
gonna-
just, sir, you just stop. Just,
He's wasn't insulting you. Give me an insight roll.
5.
Okay, yes, no, you're insulted. He was clearly be like, "Oh, coincidences, the stars are aligning." Be like, rude. So, what was the plan?
We're going to go to Hootsville, see if we can find a cure. So we're going to hustle on down there, and then we're going to head up to Badger Hook.
I see. We will try to hold off the demons for as long as we can, mighty heroes of light.
Okay, thank you.
May
I like
the
this
great
guy.
Wotan, the owl in the sky, protect you.
Thank you.
Did you just steal that from Uncle Brian?
Absolutely.
Full credit to Brian Dale Glass for the name of that character.
It's fine, it's a dead god. Anyway, so that is where we will pause for now, because it's a good
End
pause point.
scene.
And the next session, you guys will make your way to Hootsville.
Now Meg is
Not
not
here.
here next week, so it'll just be me and John again.
Yep.
Who knows what craziness will happen?
I'm glad that you guys decided to go to Hootsville first.
Maybe I
so that the
sneak
Badger
away.
goes to Badger City.
I was gonna say, maybe I sneak away to try and find a badger to learn more.
You can, yeah.
You guys just wake up and I'm gone, and you don't know where I am. I went to find the badgers.
Yep.
All right.
Well,
So, John, are you just walking away, John? You
you
not
guys-
finished?
Oh, sorry.
Are we not done? I thought we were done.
We have to do announcements and things.
Thank you for watching.
Yes.
This is the first episode of the new Bluebell Basin story.
Bluebell Basin.
Blue balls!
And,
Intersecting with intercourse,
There are
Pennsylvania.
new shirts up on dungeonhavoc.com.
Yeah, for the love of Christ, go buy a shirt.
Please.
Thank you.
There's a lot of them that are really fun. And we're doing Good Omens soon. And after that, we're doing The Lost Girls, which is a book that's coming out next week.
It's
I'm
coming
very
out
excited about it.
on
We're doing The Lost Girls?
Tuesday.
Did we make that?
Yeah, Alicia asked if we could add that to the book rotation.
Okay, this is the first I heard about
The
this.
vampire. This is the vampire.
Talked about it last
The book's not even out yet.
We didn't talk about it reading it.
Yeah, we're gonna read it.
I do not remember being part of a conversation where we said we were reading it.
The book
I just
is not
remember you
even
talking
out.
about it.
It comes out next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got time.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll see everybody later.
Have an
Thank you for
enjoyable
joining
weekend.
us.
Have fun.
Yes. Bye.